Hello everybody, it's Mystic Princess here again. This is part of my pick a card series and we're going to be looking at the next 24 to 48 hours. So we're looking at a pick a card reading for today to cover the time period of the next 24 to 48 hours. As I say, I'm not psychic, I can't tell your future, and these readings are for fun and entertainment purposes only. If you have any serious decisions to make in your life, please consult the appropriate professional before doing so. Okay, so with that said, if you'd like to pause the video for a moment and meditate on these two packs, pack number 1, we have red jasper crystal sitting on top of the pack. Pack number 2, we have a white crystal sitting on top of the pack. So if you'd like to pause the video for a moment, I'll give you a minute or two to meditate on the cards, or just consider the cards and which pack you'd like to hear a reading from today. Of course, you're more than welcome to stay for both readings, and if a reading resonates with you in a positive way, then that's brilliant, and if it doesn't, just disregard it. Okay, so we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so without further ado, excuse me, we're going to move pack 2 out of the way and we're going to proceed with pack 1, which was the pack that had the red jasper on the top. Okay, so quick shuffle, because if you've been watching my videos, you know by now this isn't my strong point. If you haven't been watching my videos, where have you been? Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more. And if you enjoy this one, give me the thumbs up. Okay, so here we go. Reading number 1. For those of you who chose pack number 1, and it's a pick a card reading for today, essentially. So depending on where in the world you are, we'll say the next 24 to 48 hours. Okay. Okay, so already I can see that we're looking here at people that are quite creative and quite in tune with their mental and spiritual needs. Okay, so I think we might have a weekend project here for somebody. So it looks like somebody is going to use the weekend to tap into something creative that kind of really, you know, gets their mental juices running. So when I say creative, I don't necessarily mean artsy, for example, but they are going to be using creative thinking more so. It's much more spiritual type of thing. So I don't know if this person is going to be spending the weekend or today, essentially, meditating, if they may have picked up a new book that they're going to be exploring, if they're going to be perhaps doing some manifestation or some vision board work, but it is something quite new to them that they haven't tried before. It's something that they're doing on a path that they're trying to determine their life's journey, their soul's journey, and this is something that they're trying to do that. In fact, I think they're more so trying to shape that for themselves. So I don't think they're looking for divine wisdom to tell them what they should be. I think they're trying to find that answer in their own mind and trying to find a plan to pursue that. So they're looking at what's gone on before in their life, what's brought them to the point that they're at now, and how they can then take that forward. And they are looking at spiritual ways to do this. As I say, there might be somebody that might be indulging in a bit of manifestation, bit of vision board work, something similar of a similar ilk, if you like. They're looking to do this to progress themselves and achieve some prosperity, but it is new to them. and they're used to their old reliable ways and their old reliable formulas of achieving things and progressing through life, and this is something that they're not quite sure yet if they're going to be able to get a handle on, but they're going to try. But it is quite new to them to do this kind of creative thinking like this, so this is a new kind of journey for them that they're going to be progressing through. So that's quite exciting, and I think this weekend, or today at least, may be some time that they've developed to put into that, and I think that would be quite progressive. So if you chose pack number 1, this is your pick a card reading for today to cover the next 24 to 48 hours, and I'm going to be back with you all in a moment to look at those who selected pile number 2. Thank you. Hello everyone, Mystic Princess back here again. I'm back here with pile number 2. So if you chose pile number 2 with the white crystal, then this reading is going to be read for you today. As I say, if it resonates with you in a positive way, that's brilliant. If it doesn't, just disregard it. And of course, it is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Please consult the appropriate professionals should you be planning on making any serious decisions. Okay, so it's a pick a card reading for today for the next 24 to 48 hours. Okay, so we're looking at somebody here that's been in a reliable, so it's been a stable, grounded position at the moment, and they're reaching the end of a natural cycle on that. So this weekend they will be thinking a little bit about, are they going to continue with that cycle? So are they going to stay on the wheel, or are they going to jump off and look for, another wheel, or stand back and assess the wheel a little bit more? So that's something that they'll be thinking about this weekend. I doubt it will be decision time, but it is definitely something they're giving some thought to, because as part of that cycle, the new cycle that's available to them may very well be a new romance, maybe a new love form in there, or if there's an existing love, there may be new life being breathed into that, or there may be changes to the way that relationship is, and the way that relationship performs. So they are going to be expanding, sort of opening their mind a little bit about the way they think in terms of that, and looking at things quite deeply. So they're going to be looking beneath the surface, looking at the finer details of things. That's what they're going to be planning this weekend, in order to make sure that they're acting cautiously and they're considering everybody's feelings that might be involved, including their own, of course. You're as important as anybody. But they do realise that something is coming to the end of its natural life, and there is a decision to be made whether to start that cycle again or whether to jump onto something else. It could be something as simple as a phone contract, but I'm definitely seeing that there's a romance, a new vein to a romance, and a possible holiday on the horizon. So that's something that could kick this off, or it's something that could be the part, once the decision's been made, then that might be planned. But if you are going away this weekend, then that might be part of a new cycle. But definitely we're looking at kind of somebody that's been in a very stable, grounded position. The situation that they're in at the moment has run a natural course of what it's doing, and they are looking at where that's now going to go. Is it now going to progress in one way or another? and that's pretty much what they're looking at the moment. So that's what this person's weekend is going to be occupied with, I think. This was pile number 2. If you enjoyed this read, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe. I'd really, really, really love to start doing some live readings soon. So this has been Mystic Princess. It's been lovely having you watch my video. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.